Hey, you! Yes, you! The awesome person watching this right now. Picture this. You're chatting with someone in English, and the words just pour out like a waterfall. No fear, no awkward pauses, no thinking, how do I say this? You sound natural, confident, and totally in control. Doesn't that feel like a dream come true? Well, guess what? It's not just a dream, it's something you can do. And I'm here to show you how, step by step, in this super fun, super easy, and super exciting crash course called Think in English, the key to speaking naturally. This is your complete A to Z guide to stop translating in your head and start speaking English like it's your best buddy. I'm so thrilled to be your guide today, and I promise, by the end of this, you'll feel like a total superstar. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump into this adventure together. Oh, and if you love what you hear, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Tell me your biggest English goal. Ready? Let's roll. Okay, let's start with the big question. Why does thinking in English matter so much? Think about how you speak your own language. Do you stop and translate every word in your head? Nope. It just flows out naturally, right? That's because you think in that language. But when you're learning English, a lot of people do this. They think of a sentence in their own language, translate it to English in their brain, and then try to say it. That's like running a race with a backpack full of rocks. It slows you down. You stumble, you forget words, and it feels hard. Sound familiar? But here's the good news. When you start thinking in English, all those rocks disappear. You don't waste time translating. You don't get stuck. You just talk, like it's no big deal. That's the secret to sounding fluent and natural. Today, I'm going to show you how to train your brain to think in English, step by step. It's easier than you think, and it's going to make you feel so powerful. Let's get started. Let's kick things off with something super easy. You don't need to think big, fancy sentences in English right away. That's too much pressure. Start small. Start simple. Here's what I mean. Look around you right now. What do you see? A chair? A cup? Your phone? Say those words in your head in English. Chair. Cup. Phone. That's it. Boom. You're already thinking in English. Now, let's add a tiny bit more. Look at that chair and think, the chair is blue. Look at your phone and think, my phone is black. See? It's like a little game. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need big words. Just use what you know. Every time you see something, name it in English in your mind. Do this while you're eating, walking, or even brushing your teeth. It's fun, it's fast, and your brain will start loving it. Here's a challenge for you. After this video, take 5 minutes and name 10 things around you in English in your head. Maybe it's table, book, water, pen. Easy, right? Try it, and then come tell me in the comments how it went. I can't wait to hear. Okay, let's level up a little. One of the coolest ways to think in English is to talk to yourself. Yes, really. Don't laugh. It's a secret weapon. When you're alone, at home, in your room, or even in the shower, start describing what you're doing in English. For example, if you're making breakfast, think, I'm cooking eggs, the pan is hot, now I'm adding salt. It's like you're the star of your own English movie. Why does this work? Because it trains your brain to connect your thoughts to English words without stopping. At first, you might feel a bit silly. You might think, am I crazy, talking to myself? But trust me, no one's listening, and this is how you get good. The more you do it, the more normal it feels. Soon, you'll catch yourself thinking in English without even trying. How amazing is that? Let me tell you a quick story. When I was learning a new language, I started talking to myself while washing dishes. I'm washing a plate. The water is warm. This spoon is dirty. My friends thought I was weird, but guess what? My brain got so fast at thinking in that language. You can do the same with English. Try it today. Talk to yourself in English for 2 minutes, maybe when you're getting dressed or making tea. Then drop a comment below. Did it feel fun, strange, or awesome? I want to know. Now, here's where the real magic happens. You know that little voice in your head? The one that's always chatting away. Maybe it says, I'm tired, or I need to call my friend. Right now, that voice is probably in your own language. Let's make it speak English instead. Start with one thought at a time. When you're hungry, think, I'm hungry. When you're happy, think, I'm happy. When you're sleepy, think, I want to sleep. It's like flipping a switch in your brain. At first, you'll have to remind yourself to do it. You might catch yourself thinking in your language and say, wait, no, English. But after a while, boom, it happens all by itself. Your inner voice becomes English, and that's when you know you're rocking it. Here's a fun tip. Pick one time of day to practice this. Maybe when you wake up. Think, I'm awake, the birds are singing, time for coffee. Or at night, I'm tired, today was fun, good night. Little by little, your brain will switch to English mode. You're stronger than you think. Keep going. Let's make it even more exciting. Every day, take a minute to think about your day in English. What did you do? What's next? For example, I woke up early. I ate toast. I watched this cool video. Later, I'll call my friend. See? You're telling yourself a little story in English. This is so powerful because it connects your real life to English. You're not just memorizing boring words. You're using English to think about your world. And the more you do this, the more your brain says, hey, English is easy. You can do it in your head, or if you're feeling brave, say it out loud. Maybe whisper it while you're lying in bed. I laughed a lot today. I learned something new. Tomorrow will be great. Here's a challenge. Tonight, before you sleep, think about 3 things you did today in English. Keep it simple. I ate rice. I walked outside. I smiled. Then, come tell me in the comments what you thought about. I'd love to cheer you on. Here's a huge secret. Translation is your enemy. When you think in your own language and then try to turn it into English, it's like climbing a hill with a heavy bag. So, let's drop that bag. Instead of translating, connect English words to pictures in your mind. For example, don't think of the word cat in your language and then switch it to English. Just picture a cute, fluffy cat and think, cat. See the sky? Think, sky. Feel the wind? Think, wind. Your brain loves pictures. It's how kids learn. This makes thinking in English so much faster and smoother. Let me give you an example from my life. When I was learning new words, I'd imagine them. For apple, I'd see a shiny red apple in my mind and think, apple. No translation. Just the picture and the word. It stuck so fast. Try this trick. Next time you learn a new word, close your eyes, imagine it, and say the English word in your head. Soon, you'll skip translation completely, and your English will feel like a breeze. Want to sound even more natural? Start listening to English, songs, movies, YouTube videos like this one, and repeat what you hear in your head. For example, if someone says, This is so fun. Think, this is so fun. If they say, I can't believe it, think, I can't believe it. This is like copying the cool kids at school. You're training your brain to think like a native speaker. Plus, it's super fun. You can do it while watching your favorite show or singing along to music. The more English you hear, the more your brain soaks it up like a sponge. I used to watch cartoons and repeat lines in my head. I'm hungry, or let's go. And it made my thoughts so quick. Here's a fun idea. Pick one English song you love. Listen to it, and try thinking the lyrics in your head as you go. Maybe it's Happy by Pharrell Williams. I'm happy. Clap along. Then tell me in the comments what song you picked. I might sing it too. Okay, this is the ultimate prize. Dreaming in English. Sounds wild, right? But it's 100% possible. When you think in English all day, your brain starts using it even when you're asleep. And when that happens, you'll wake up and say, wow, I'm a genius. How do you get there? Keep doing everything we've talked about. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. Replace your inner voice. Fill your mind with English all the time. One night, you'll dream about flying, eating pizza, or talking to a friend, all in English. It happened to me once. I dreamed I was ordering ice cream in English, and I woke up smiling. You can do it too. It's the sign you've made it. Here's a bonus step. Practice thinking in English with other people, even if they're not really there. Imagine you're talking to a friend. Think, hey, how are you? I had a great day. What about you? Or if you have a real friend who speaks English, chat with them in your head first. I'll say this. They'll laugh. It'll be fun. This is like a dress rehearsal for real conversations. It gets your brain ready to think fast when you actually talk. I used to imagine talking to my favorite movie characters like Spider-Man. I'd think, hey, Spider-Man, nice web. Can I try? It's silly, but it works. Try it. Imagine a quick chat with someone in English. Then tell me in the comments who you talked to. Let's tackle some bumps you might hit and how to fix them fast. Problem 1. I keep forgetting to think in English. Fix. Set a phone alarm. Maybe 3 times a day, it buzzes and says, think in English. Start with 1 minute, and it'll stick. Problem 2. I don't know enough words. Fix. Use what you do know. I eat, I walk, I sleep. That's enough to start. Add more words later. You'll grow fast. Problem 3. It feels slow or hard. Fix. Be kind to yourself. It's like learning to dance. Awkward at first, but then you're twirling. Keep practicing, and it gets easy. Problem 4. I'm shy to try. Fix. Start alone. No one has to know. You're your own cheerleader. Tell yourself, I'm awesome for trying. You're not alone. Everyone trips a little at first, but every step makes you stronger. You're already a hero for watching this. Let me share a little fun fact. Don't worry, it's simple. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it in a new way, the stronger it gets. When you think in English, you're building new paths in your brain. At first, it's like walking through a messy jungle, slow and tricky. But the more you walk that path, the clearer it gets. Soon, it's a superhighway, and your thoughts zoom in English. That's why this isn't just a random trick. It's real brain training. You're turning English into your superpower. Scientists call this neuroplasticity. Fancy word, right? But all it means is your brain can change and grow. And you're making it grow right now. How cool is that? Let's tie it all together with a simple plan you can start today. Here's your A to Z guide in action. Today, name 10 things around you in English in your head. Lamp, door, shoe, Tomorrow, talk to yourself for 2 minutes. I'm brushing my hair. It's sunny outside. This week, replace one thought a day with English. I'm excited. Every day. Describe your day for 1 minute. I ate lunch. I laughed a lot. Bonus fun. Listen to English and repeat in your head. Wow, this is great. Stick to this. And in just a few weeks, you'll be shocked at how natural it feels. Your brain will think in English without you even trying. And when you speak, it'll flow like music. You're on your way to fluency. Keep it up. Let's have some fun with a quick Q&A. Imagine you're asking me these questions. I've got answers. Q. How long will it take to think in English? A. It depends on you. If you practice every day, you might notice a difference in a few weeks. Little by little, it gets faster. You're in charge of the speed. Q. What if I make mistakes? A. Mistakes are your friends. They mean you're trying. No one's perfect at first. Even native speakers mess up as kids. Laugh it off and keep going. Q. Can I do this if I'm a beginner? A. Yes, yes, yes. Start with easy words. I see, I hear, I like. You don't need to be advanced. You're perfect right where you are. Got more questions? Drop them in the comments. I'll answer as many as I can. Before we wrap up, I want to tell you something straight from my heart. You don't need to be perfect to start thinking in English. You don't need to know a million words. You just need to begin. Right here, right now. With what you have. Every thought in English is a win. Every time you try, you're growing. You're not just learning a language, you're unlocking a braver, bolder, brighter version of you. So go out there and shine. The world needs your voice in English. I believe in you 1,000%. You've got the power, the heart, and the guts. To make this happen, start today and watch how far you fly. You're unstoppable. Wow, what an epic ride we've had today. I hope you're buzzing with excitement and ready to think in English like a champ. If this crash course lit you up, please hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you in our amazing crew. And drop a comment below. Tell me one thing you're going to try, or just say hi. I read every comment, and I can't wait to cheer you on. Thanks for hanging out with me. You're incredible, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep thinking. In English, keep smiling, and keep being your awesome self. Bye for now. Big hugs.